I imagine I'm live. It's been a while. It's been a while. We're gonna have save help us and all that. Might be better. Is that better? Let's see. I think Bimbo is gonna join us at some point. I hope she does. She should be here. I forget where to put my link in. Where did I put my chat link? Here we go again. Every day is a new experience. There we go. All right. Copy. Hey, Hunter. How are you doing? Hey, I'm in my pajamas. I meant to put pajama party in. It is cold and rainy here in South Georgia, or North Georgia, I should say. It's 40 and rainy, in the 40s. It's, I don't know. I think it was supposed to get up to 49, believe it or not. So I actually had like a short t-shirt that I, had on earlier, and I went and got warmer clothes on. I need somebody to warm my hands up. Hunter, y'all made it through the tornadoes. That's good. Hope they were pretty far away from you. That's just crazy. That's crazy, Hunter. Hope we get some better weather here. Says I'm having bad connection. Hopefully it's not buffering over there. Well, Bimbo said she was coming up. I don't know if she's, I don't see her in the background. So I guess the Mets game must be over. Do you watch baseball, Hunter? I forgot it was even baseball season. Yeah, right? I made it through one in the 1965 that I remember. It was a bit traumatic. And growing up in Florida, I've learned to respect weather. So I am very watchful for weather stuff. There's a really good guy on YouTube called Ryan Hall, y'all, and he has weather chasers live chasing tornadoes, and he could have 4 or 5 guys chasing tornadoes. They don't just chase. If they encounter anyone who's trapped or needs medical attention, there's one guy who's a paramedic that chases tornadoes, and so he'll be there ready with his medical bag and ready to help people. But yeah, Ryan Hall, y'all, it's a great channel. I'm subscribed. Cubs fan, huh? Wow. I was a Reds fan when I was younger. We, would watch spring training games in Florida. And I guess I've been a Braves fan, kind of. Farm teams, I like Columbus Clippers. Ring your bell. Deion Sanders played with them for a while. I got to see him play, actually, when he, after an injury, was coming back, and he played some games with Columbus Clippers. And I got to see him. It was kind of cool seeing him in a small stadium instead of this humongous thing we have here. So where's Bimbo? I might have to call her. She may have gotten caught up in some cat wrangling. So what are you doing today, Hunter? Do you garden or anything? Let me text her real quick. Because we're talking about starting a new little program on my channel. so that I can do some lives more often. But I told her I was going to go live earlier, and she's like, oh, I'm watching the game. I don't feel like going live with you. Well, maybe tomorrow if the weather's crappy still, because she was supposed to go swimming with Suzanne tomorrow. And so I got sidelined. There's another girl I watch, Jennifer Musumba, Musumba. She's autistic. And if you look up her story, CBS did an interview. Other people have done interviews. She's autistic, and she was an adult. She was under state care, and I don't know the whole story of how she became under state care. It may be in her book that I bought, one of her books. But she was in this, I think it's called Judge Rothenberg Center. It's up in Boston. And they're actually using, hey, Mark, how's it going? They're actually using shock treatment on people. Like if you're doing self-injuries, like banging your head on the wall or something, which isn't uncommon, I guess, in autistic children, they can shock you. And it was outlawed for a while under Obama, and then they re-allowed it. And but then that was overturned, and I don't know. There needs to be a campaign to end that type of treatment in the Judge Rothenberg Center I think it's in Boston, Massachusetts area. Anyway, Jennifer Musumba was in that facility for a while. And if you didn't behave right with the shock, they would make you wear the batteries in a backpack on your back too. And they'd have these nodes connected to you. But if you got really bad, they thought you were really behaving badly, they would put the nodes on your feet. And I think they could also increase your battery power. So you'd have heavier batteries and you'd have shock to the feet as well. It is just, it's a cruel, obviously. My mouth dropped when I heard that this even happens in the U.S. today. But anyway, long story short, Jennifer is also, she got into a great facility. She has great care now. She is on YouTube. She has 2 channels, I think, the Piano Girl and her Jennifer Musumba channel. But she plays guitar, keyboard. She just started the drums, and you'd think she was playing at least a couple years, and she's only a couple months. She plays other instruments, violin. She can play it, but she's not up to speed on it. But she writes her own music. I like her songs. She produces, writes, directs film. And she has won, actually, the Easter Seals Challenge. There's a film challenge, and they pick the best movie. She's won that one year, but she submits every year, and she had just released the latest film, and that's on Easter Seals. I had it here. Y'all go check her out. The name of the film is Safe Place. It's on YouTube. It's the 2023 Easter Seals Disability Film Challenge, and it's an entry. So go check out her website, check out her on YouTube, and also check out her movie Safe Place. Anything she's done on Easter Seals movies, they're all still on YouTube. So this one is deals with depression, I think, and self-harm kind of thing. But yeah, and also autism, of course. So Bimbo, I dropped the link. Can you get it? Are you backstage? Are you coming? Come play, Bimbo. Come on, Bimbo. I think if you are backstage, you show up in a little window over here, right? To my left is how that should be. What are you doing today, Mark? Seal legs. You're so wrong. Quit misbehaving in the chat and come up here. Yeah, I gave you the link there. Oh, you want to come up too, Mark? Sure. I don't care. More the merrier. So I want to do a new like College of Knowledge themed show, but on my channel and do a live. So, all right. To stream. There she is, the most wonderful, beautiful, talented, refreshed from a nap / watching the Mets. Bimbo Barbarella.
And the Misfit the cat.
I can't hear you. Is your mic on? Here's Mark.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hi, how's it going? Can you hear me okay?
Oh, you know why I can't hear you? I don't have earphones in. Does that help?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. How about you, Bimbo?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, there you are. All right.
I can hear Bimbo. Hi, Bimbo.
I'm
Hey,
such a
Mark.
rookie on these lives, right?
Mark, you're wrestling tonight.
Oh, cool. Who am I
Yeah.
wrestling?
Because I was not paying attention to my YouTube duties. I missed out on making a video for my picks, so I don't know. Jen, and so what were you gonna say about a College of Knowledge thing?
Oh, yeah. So I've been talking to Bimbo a little bit. And YouTube does the free movies with ads. And somebody needs to review those a little bit more. So what I was thinking is I showed Bimbo an easy link and a way to kind of list the movies instead of looking at them across the screen. So I was thinking we could go through those movies and maybe pick I want it to be a shorter show. So maybe pick 3 movies that we would watch again that we've seen, and maybe 3 movies that pique your interest.
This is a show that you're talking about?
Yeah, just reviewing because a lot of people don't even know that YouTube does free movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
And so, they have everything. They have documentaries, they have the
I've
must
seen so many
documentaries,
documentaries.
right? And then
Yeah.
so a lot of people have no clue.
Yeah, that's true, I bet.
So, and I did some research on it. I think there may be other channels, but the only thing that popped up in my Google search on that was, uh, I think one like magazine that did it, and I think they do a video with that. So, but I don't know that any creators are doing it so much.
Okay, because do I have to do like normal movies or can they be?
No, whatever's on the list. It has to be a YouTube free movie. No, because it's helping YouTube also because they make money from the ads.
So we picked 3?
Yeah, I'm going to pick 3 and pick why we liked them. Pick
Okay.
3 that we've seen before and would
Right.
recommend. And then 3 that like, okay, so I was telling Bimbo earlier when I looked through the everything that was there now, there was a movie called, and I'm so out of pulp culture, like after The Sopranos, even before The Sopranos ended, I cut off cable. That's how out of touch I am with anything.
Yeah.
But so a movie I saw I'd never seen before, never heard of most of them, but one was called How to Eat Fried Worms.
Oh.
And me being a worm farmer, that piques my interest.
Hmm. Me eating fried foods piques my interest.
See, I don't eat fried foods, but it might be something I could make some money off of on the side and cut
Ah.
and cut down my worm population because they are getting
Ah.
overwhelming. They're big feeders now. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, because like a
And,
movie that I would recommend right off the bat, a movie that I would recommend right off the bat would be My Brother Was a Zombie Eater from Mars. So could I use that?
sure.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, there was a Jeffrey Dahmer movie.
Oh,
Something like my
not a
maybe,
zombie.
well, maybe I think it was named like My Friend Dahmer or something like that.
I
Oh
know
yeah.
there was a movie about him. I know there was.
Well,
Garage Sale.
well, there's been a Netflix, I think, show, uh, documentary or something on Jeffrey Dahmer
Yeah,
recently.
Netflix did it. I saw it. It was pretty good. The actor that played Jeffrey Dahmer
Hmm.
looked like him and did a really good job.
How was the cannibalism scene, or was there?
No, they didn't really show any of that.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't watch the whole thing. It had many parts. I saw most of it, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
it
that's
was okay.
definitely a resume builder.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking. We could pick like 3 movies we've seen and we've enjoyed and why we enjoy them and would watch again, and 3 that we've never seen. So
That I'd
I don't
like to
know.
see.
Yeah. But just like,
Okay,
oh, yeah.
and they can
And
be documentaries too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, yeah,
guess
yeah.
like
Okay, because that's all I watch is docs. I don't usually watch dramas or anything like that.
Yeah,
and
they have classics too.
and there's
I like
one
the old
movie
classics.
that I have never ever watched through the entire thing. I have never watched it, and I refuse to watch it because I think it's probably one of the worst movies ever made.
Which?
And people don't like me anyway, and this isn't going to help my standards. Forrest Gump.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
great movie.
I will not watch that.
It's a great movie. I'm
No,
sorry
it's
to hear
not.
that.
No, it's not.
Oh, but it is. But it is.
I'd rather watch My Brother Was a Zombie Eater from Mars
It's
twice.
I think it's kind of just nice and endearing. And another movie that reminds me of Forrest Gump was Being There with Peter Sellers and Shirley MacLaine.
I've
Do you
never
remember
seen
that
that.
movie?
No.
No.
No, the Peter Sellers movies that I remember best are like the Pink Panther movies.
This is kind of like a dark comedy. So Shirley MacLaine played this wealthy woman, and Peter Sellers was the gardener, and his name was uh, what was it? His name was Chauncey Gardner, and that's what they called him. His name is Chauncey the gardener, and they called him Chauncey Gardner, and it's very kind of British, and so he ends up, even though he's not quite mentally developed, they think he's this great person, and he speaks about the seasons, and political unrest, and how the seasons change and how things will grow, and him saying stuff about really gardening. They thought he was a brilliant politician, and he ends up like becoming famous in the world of politics. So
Hello,
it's kind of like,
Pindar and Honor. Hello, guys. How are you?
It's kind of like little man makes big, you know. So, yeah. And I think that's what Forrest Gump was about, you know, the lesser. I am one who will root for the underdog. And Forrest
Oh,
Gump is the
honestly, the
underdog.
farthest that I've gotten in that movie twice was like 30 minutes. And
I watched it. I liked it. I thought it was okay. I like
no,
watching Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a great character actor.
no, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. He's a good, but I
So, what
just,
would you say your favorite Tom Hanks movie is?
Joe versus the volcano.
Ooh, that's a Thomas Wolfe movie. That was a Thomas Wolfe book.
And
Late
now
great
that's very
Thomas Wolfe.
obscure that somebody would even know that right off the bat.
Well, I got into Thomas Wolfe when he wrote a book that took place in the airport in my neighborhood, kind of around where I lived. Uh, so yeah, that's how I got into Thomas Wolfe.
Hello, Vlogs World. How are you? Nice to see you up here on a impromptu
Hey,
Saturday.
happy Ramadan. I hope your feasting has gone well today. So
Oh,
he does a lot of mosque videos
oh,
over in
good,
Saudi Arabia. So right
good.
now it's Ramadan month, and
Yeah,
yeah, Ramadan Mubarak.
Hey,
yeah.
do you guys watch Netflix? Do you have Netflix?
No,
No,
Oh, okay. Because
no,
this
I
is,
cut the cord, sweetie.
it's so cheap. I get it. There's this new cartoon that they have. It's about Elvis being a superhero,
Hmm.
yes,
and Matthew
I've seen
McConaughey.
the premise of. I've seen the premise for that.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey does Elvis, the voice.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen the premise for that.
It's hilarious.
I mean, the only thing like that that I have is Disney. That way, I get like Disney and the Marvel, and
Yeah, I have Disney too.
Now, what
I
did
get
I
it
see?
given to me. I don't really pay for it.
so you
Oh,
pirate radio it.
no, it's probably a Canadian program, right?
But it's still pirate radioed.
Oh
Pirate
yeah,
radio.
yeah, yeah. There's that other Matthew McConaughey movie that's coming out that where he plays Bob Ross. Isn't that correct? Didn't I see some
I don't know. I don't
ads
know.
for that?
I saw Nicolas Cage is going to play Dracula in the
Yeah.
latest or Renford Field or Dracula,
I could
which
see
is
him as
So
Dracula. He's scary.
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, because the show is about Renfield, and
right.
Renfield was like Dracula's flunky.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not Matthew McConaughey. It's who is it? Does anyone in the audience know? Who's the do we have anyone watching? We
There's a
have just
couple.
us. But I think it's not Matthew McConaughey. Owen Wilson. Owen
Oh,
Wilson
okay.
is playing Bob Ross. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Owen Wilson.
It looks like he'll play a good Bob Ross though. So yeah. So I think we should have fun with a movies thing. I'll send you a
Yeah.
link of what I sent Bimbo Mark.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was thinking maybe a Saturday thing. Maybe we could do it on the opposite week of our College of Knowledge show. Like,
Sure. You just say
yeah,
when.
well, let's do it the week after or other on a Saturday. What are we doing? Friday or Saturday? Saturday.
Next Friday is
Friday,
College of
Friday,
Knowledge.
Friday. It's always on
Right,
Friday because wrestling is Saturday.
right. So you want to do it on Friday after that, or you want to do it
Yeah, that's fine.
Saturday?
That's fine.
All
Probably
right.
do it the Friday after, no? Because wrestling's on Saturdays.
Yeah, we can
Right.
do that.
So we do it Friday.
Yeah, that works good. So that's the 21st of April.
Oh, and so can I go through Look, and I'm drinking watermelon soda from Winn
Oh,
Dixie.
Ooh,
It's
yeah,
very good.
there you go. I'm drinking water.
iced tea for me.
I'm a water or wine kind of person. So, and not
Iced tea
much.
or coffee.
Yeah. So, what were you going to show us, Bimbo?
Um, um, if you want, I'll do like the wrestling picks real quick because I'm not going to have time to do a show.
Oh, okay.
And
I
I know
forgot about
that's,
that.
and, and, how, who knows how many people watch my, my bad picks anyway. So,
Well, I'll put Bimbo Barbarella's wrestling picks.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you guys don't want to be involved in that. So the first match we have, and the Valkyrie is not wrestling, so that's good. So you won't have to look at my dumbass lose again, which I got cheated again. The first one is a elimination chamber match, and if you're not familiar with that is, there's 6 combatants. 4 of them are in corner rings. It starts off with 2 people, and then like every couple of minutes or so, one of the corners opens and that person goes in and fights until there's a winner. So the first one is Women's Elimination Chamber. Gigi, Bombshell, Wing Star, Savage, and she beat the Valkyrie last week. So I can't root for her, that's for sure. Oh, Draft Stiva and Rachella.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Draft Horse.
Yeah, Draft
Elimination
Horse,
Chamber.
she's always strong.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber for the men is Roger Brown, Mark Kropka, Turtle, Andy Cruz, Mike Vincent, Quinn. Mark, and now you really don't have all that tough a lineup there.
I think it's going to be Mark. I'll go with
If,
Mark.
if you play your cards right and stay sober for a change, you can probably win this.
Mark's always sober.
Silver as a, I don't even know.
The next is a women's steel cage match. Barbie Girl, Lisa Lynn, Heaven Sent, and Tara Tard. Um,
I'm going to go with Heaven Sent.
so I'm going to go with Heaven Sent for the sole reason is because I like her. She's a good friend of mine. And she's always sending me these. Well, she sends not only me, but she sends throughout Twitter nice, positive, religious messages, and then I come back with Satan, attorney at law.
She's a good girl on YouTube and a bad girl in the ring.
The next is a Heaven Sent. It is a Hell in the Cell. Um, for males, WOG, Whiskey OG, Wait Tupac, Stitches Malone, G
Hmm.
Mangos, Jakey Poo, Bergs. Um, you know that I usually vote for G whenever he wrestles, but he just won the championship last week. So he's not going to put all into it.
Well,
I think
Hunter's
it's,
picking Wog.
huh?
Hunter's picking Wog.
I was going to go with WOG or Stitches. So
Ooh,
if
yeah.
Honor says WOG, I'll go with Stitches Malone because those are the only 2 that I can see.
Yeah, Stitches usually puts up a pretty good fight.
The next is a battle royale between Miss Rosie O'Kelly, Hazel Reptiles, Misfit Jenny, Honey Bunch, Megan Fox, BGB, Boston Girl Bridget, and Leah Sugar Britches.
Hmm.
Um,
That's a
and
hard one. But Honey Bunch has
yeah,
been kicking some butt lately.
Yeah, but I think
Leah Sugar Bridges fights pretty good too. She
Yeah.
won the other night.
Honey Bunch lost the last fight though. Hmm.
I'm gonna go with Misfit Jenny, Miss Winebox, and see how she does.
Yeah, she's been fighting pretty good. I was thinking
And
Boston Girl Bridget because it's time for her to win one. So I'm going to go with Boston Girl Bridget.
and I usually pick Rosie too, but
Yeah.
she's not doing all that great lately.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
Well. What I'm thinking too also is maybe Rosie will win, and then they that can set up a three tag team with Rosie, um, the Valkyrie, and maybe if we can get Dopey Pansy down from Australia again.
Oh, yeah. That would be a good match. But, Rosie's been doing all of her, she's planting and doing
Yeah, I
all the
know.
yard
That's yeah,
work and pulling
yeah.
weeds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. So,
And the final match is a male battle royale. Duke Landry, Coach 9500. The one and only, you love him, but you can't live without him. Carlos Martinez. We have Jesse Scott, who I would like to pick, but he says, "Oh, Bimbo, don't pick me because whenever you pick me, I lose." So sorry, I can't. Mr.
yeah.
T, Elvis
I'll pick him.
Travel, Evil Abe, or Waffles.
Mm.
And now sometimes when Evil Abe is on his game, he's good. And other time he can be beaten, like um, like a jellyfish.
Like an old carpet.
Yeah. I am going to go with until he wins. I'm going to keep picking him. Um, oh, Mr. Um, Mr. Afterlife, Mr. Alien Abduction, Duke
Uh-oh.
Landry.
Oh,
Duke
my.
Landry.
You heard it here, folks. You never hear this anywhere else. Now, I'm going to go with Jesse. Now, if he loses, he's going to come back and say, keep your name out of my mouth. But.
Yeah, exactly.
And that might happen, but I'm going to go with Jesse. Mark's not giving his picks. He's going to stay neutral in all of this.
I'm
Okay,
going with Jesse for that one.
Oh,
Jesse's
yeah.
a good fighter.
Oh, yeah.
okay, because if Jesse loses, he probably won't say anything. He'll make what's her name say something.
Yeah.
Honey Bunch. Probably
Now,
make her say.
yeah, Hunter's going for Coates 9500.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm not familiar with that person, but I've heard the name a lot in the Boyd. So,
He fights a lot.
well,
I've never seen his
In Boyd
stream or
wrestling.
anything.
Yeah.
I've never seen his streams or anything.
Hi,
Hey,
Rita.
Rita. Good to see you. How you been doing?
Nice to see you, Rita.
It's always good to see Rita.
It is.
Yeah.
And
So is that all with the wrestling?
That's it. Yeah,
Wow.
that's it.
Wow. I think those are some good picks. We'll see. We shall see.
Okay, and usually, Coach tells me because sometimes I talk to him, before he'll tell me who's doing like guest commentator, but he didn't say anything, and I'm sure it's not me because he didn't
Mm,
ask me.
yeah.
So.
So he's had some good guests on lately, though. Black
Oh
Ice
yeah,
was really good for his
he was
first.
great. He was great.
Yeah, especially since he's kind of new and that was his first time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, love a virgin commentator.
Mark, and you would be a good commentator for wrestling.
Sure, I'd do it in a snap.
Mark will do anything. He's like Mikey.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
Super
that's like
Dave.
Satan. Oh, well, that's like Satan. Oh, the attorney at law says, I'll take the case.
That's right. That's right. As he's chasing those ambulances.
Wait,
Yeah.
come back. Oh, wait, come back. Oh, you're not dead enough. Wait, slow up.
Yeah. 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 So you want to talk a little bit? I don't want to be on too long today, but you want to talk a little bit about how your research is going on the Fleetwood Mac show coming up?
Uh,
Do a little promo there.
I've been doing a little bit. I've been listening to the old Peter Green stuff. The very first Fleetwood Mac album. That's not bad. Blues, really blues orientated, right?
Yeah, very. And what surprised me about that is, unlike the Who and Stones and um, other bands that were of that genre, they wrote most of their stuff on their first album, whereas the Stones and some of those other bands, most of everything they did was covers, and that's really what gave them the notoriety and visibility in the music world
Hmm.
on their first albums. Whereas,
and then think about it. And then think about it. All of us are pretty knowledgeable in our, you know, musicness.
me
How
not so.
many, how many artists started in the John Mayall Blues Breakers?
Yeah,
See, I can't even answer that. I'm not that smart.
quite a
Mark,
few.
I'm just not.
at least a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why I love these exercises, because I learn a lot about music. So I appreciate it very much. So, and I want to thank you, Bimbo, for giving us that opportunity, because I do find it enriching. So I like learning stuff. So it's just how I am.
Yeah, I
So,
soak it up. Knowledge, especially rock and roll knowledge. I just can't get enough of it. I read and
mhm.
Google and
Yeah,
find out.
I end up down rabbit holes, though, is the problem. Because I was doing some trivia on my old channel. I had an old channel for a little bit. I didn't do much on it. And I would do these music trivia and I would research. But the thing that sucked about doing that was, when you're writing your own trivia like that, is I did get sucked down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
So, you know, and
See, because whenever, yeah,
it would take me
yeah,
5 hours to do a 20 question trivia.
because whenever I do a trivia show, and I know I've told Mark before, um, I'll make up my questions on questions that I know the answer from.
Right.
I don't look on Wikipedia for my questions.
Right. You do it off the top of your head. I'm not that
Right.
well versed in music.
Oh, you can say it smart.
Oh, smart ass, is that what you said?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's a good comeback.
You heard it here first, folks. Who'd have thunk it?
Oh well, um, yeah. Make sure to because I'll do it, Jen, and make sure you do it. That when you go um, onto like the BOYT Wrestling, that I download your stream address so they can see my pics.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, because I know that there's quite a lot of people that actually look at my pics and then they make fun of me because I'm always so damn wrong.
Oh yeah. Well, you can put it on Twitter too, because I retitled this to Bimbo Barbarella's Voight Wrestling Picks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Right.
I'll have
Yes,
to
Rita.
fast forward through some of it, but
Rita, always learn at the College of Knowledge. Yes.
oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
And like
It
I
keeps
said,
us young.
yeah. And like I said, Um, and I say it on my show all the time, and I'll say it here too. The reason why I do this on YouTube, well, because I've met a couple of nice people, some people that I consider my friends, but I do this to entertain myself.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, we were looking
most
forward
definitely.
to the premiere of
Oh, oh,
Prison
oh,
Yard Sale.
oh, yeah. Oh my God.
What happened?
I I I practiced all day. I had um I had bought my amp, my drum machine in here to do it, and then he just started, and I was in no mood after that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm. Oh, do we want to do our birthday presents real quick?
No, save it for save it for later when we have more views.
All right. I've waited this long.
And then and like I said, I know what I got.
Because I had to give you a gift card because your gift that I bought you initially never arrived. Maybe give it
and
5 years or 10. Who knows?
and so and so I'm gonna open it up, use it, and then seal it back up. And now hello, Miss Vanessa, how are you,
I've
dear?
had mine.
Now,
You sent me my gift. It did come late, but it did come, but I've had it on the table with the card that's all unopened. And it's been driving Chris nuts that I have not opened this package from
well,
Bimbo yet.
actually, you probably should have opened it up because it
Oh, it
was a
wasn't beaver butter, was it?
no, but
I'd
it
hate
was
for
a
that to spoil.
no, but it was a package of like smoked lamprey. So
Oh gosh. Man, that
mm,
stuff's
I,
gonna stink. Hey
that's gonna
Vanessa.
yum.
Good to see you, Vanessa.
So we had a
smoked.
sad moment on pirate radio the other night. Simca's husband passed away.
Whose
Uh,
husband?
Simca's, you know Simca?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, about 14 days ago now, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we had a
Never
moment of
mind.
silence and played a song for him.
Wow.
Oh, well, that was nice, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that. Wow.
yeah.
How's Addie? Is Addie been coming in at night?
Haven't seen Eddie for. I was off for a week, eh? So they had me locked up for a week. So
Yeah.
I didn't do anything, and I haven't seen Addie since.
Hmm. Well, I
Not
hope
anywhere,
April.
not on Scully's or anything.
Yeah, I hope April's will be better for her. So, and
She's
that
having
I
a
she,
know
tough
that
time
we
lately,
both.
eh?
I guess she said March is tough for her. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, we're thinking of her
yeah, we love
and
Addie
Simka. So,
and Simca.
yeah, it's tough. That's always tough. So, yeah, grieving is hard.
Well,
So,
guys, it's getting to be 7:30, so I gotta go.
it is. It's almost time for
I
BOYT
gotta go help
Wrestling.
with the
What time's
cats.
Void on tonight?
How do you put links in? Can somebody help me? Oh,
Pull link in for what?
uh, Coachisms, BOYT Wrestling.
Oh, you want it in your stream here?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Since I'm usually the one doing it in your stream.
That's right, Honor.
Oh, this is
I'm
good.
an ex-con,
Share screen.
an
Oh, there
ex-YouTube
it is.
con.
This is good, Bimbo, because you've always asked me how to present on screen. It's the button next to the camera and it says share screen. Now I can tell you.
So what time does the show start, though?
I think it's
8?
at 8 o'clock. Let me double check. Dun, dun. I can't
Oh,
believe.
okay. Well, I see share screen. Okay.
Yeah. I guess I could have done it on my phone here
No, it's all right. No, no worries. I got it in.
because I'm gun coordinated still. Not used to this live stuff, but I'll get used to it. It'll get better. I'll get better, y'all.
What are we on?
So,
Restream? Yeah, Restream.
yeah, I like Restream. I think
So do
it's
I.
easier. I think it's easier than StreamYard had me cross-eyed.
I mean,
And
StreamYard was easy, but then they changed it to make it more. Um, and you know how whenever a company they changes stuff to get a better viewing for the people, and they ended up messing it up.
oh yeah, yeah,
They're always trying to improve shit that doesn't need to be improved.
yeah. Well, thank you, Bimbo. It says 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern time,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
8 o'clock Central. So yeah, we got an hour and a half to do whatever, and I think
Oh,
I'll,
so that's good. So I can
yeah,
okay, so I can lay here on my sofa bed and pretend that I'm
yeah,
asleep while I'm really watching the Three Stooges,
there
and
you
he'll come in
go.
and
Okay.
then talk to me about the cats, and I'll already be watching the Stooges, so I'll
That's
see
right.
another Stooge come in.
That's right. Well, and I'll don't forget to share this link to others for the BOYT wrestling picks from Bimbo, and be sure to join us on April 21st, where we will do our first movie pick show for free movies on YouTube and what we like and what we recommend. So, thank you, Bimbo, Mark, and everyone else for coming. And we'll see you later tonight on Boyd Wrestling, I hope. Thank
And
you.
and you don't see this that often. I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, just a little tiny bit, but
And you look great.
You look
I
great.
look
You look
I
great.
look hideous. I look like a badger that's been hit by a shovel.
You look fabulous. Look fabulous. All right.
Okay, okay, but you just wait until you see my Easter costume for tomorrow.
Oh, gee.
Because tomorrow I am going to record that song whether I have to do it myself or not.
All right.
Because I was supposed to be going to Suzanne's um, because we were going to go in the pool, but I looked at the weather and there's like rain coming in all day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's ugly and cold here. So, ugly and cold.
It's
Oh,
not really cold, but it's ugly.
Hunter says it's 70 in Iowa. Here it's 40 in the
we had a
40s.
Yeah.
sunny, great day today. It was warm.
Let's see.
Really? And so did the snow start to melt in Winnipeg or
Yeah.
First of all, I'm in Toronto.
oh, why do I always think that you live in Winnipeg?
I don't know. I don't know.
This
But
is
I
me
was in
right
Guelph
now.
today in the studio today, actually, playing
It
music all day.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
feels like 37.
Yeah. And that's like northern Georgia.
Yeah, it's insane. We were in the 80s this week.
Yesterday.
Yeah. I planted my tomatoes. All right, come back into focus. It won't focus
Okay,
in.
right now Tampa is 68. So it's not really cold, but it's just cloudy and just icky. And it's like that spitty kind of rain, that's
Oh yeah,
like either rain or don't rain. Just
drizzle.
Hey, look, I have the Martha, or what was her name? Who was that anchor? Barbara Wallace. I have a Barbara Wallace phase over me. for a minute. Sorry about that. Anyway,
You what?
it wouldn't get back into focus after I did my phone up close to it.
Uh, oh, okay. Yeah, knocked it out.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This time it didn't do it. Sorry about that. All right, well, let's go. I gotta feed my husband before wrestling.
How's Chris
So,
doing?
he's doing fine. I don't know what he's doing today. He's over on the sofa. So on the sofa in the living room.
Sawing logs.
He's on the sofa waiting to get fed.
Yes. Yeah, we're having crab tonight. So
Ooh.
little treat. We got our taxes done. So
Okay.
I overpaid Uncle Sam, thank goodness. So
I think I can get you some crabs as soon as my pond fills up. I can send you up some crabs.
now y'all have those African snails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because they're putting areas of that area on quarantine because of the African snails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a story about a snail, and the snail learned how to drive a car. And the snails, the brand of cars that they drove, they were called S cars for for snails. And so then some little boy who had never seen a snail drive a car says, "Hey mom, look at that S car go."
Boo. That's as bad as my hankering. Did you all see
Okay,
my
no.
I have a
short?
headache now.
Oh, 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 okay, but the word hankering I use quite frequently.
You know why? I sent that link to my neighbor and she said, "Really? That's where that term came from?" Based on my short. Have you seen it, Mark?
No, which one?
It's dumb.
It's dumb. It's as bad as that. I was saying that hankering because I was craving some beans and cornbread, so I made some
You got a
beans and
hankering?
cornbread.
I use
I had a
hankering.
hankering, but that term originated here in Atlanta because
Really?
that, yeah, and it came about around in the 40s when we got Hank Aaron on the Braves team.
Hankering. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so you got a hankering, so that was a good thing. So Hank Aaron, hankering, yeah, that's where that term
Well,
came from.
that's where the candy bar Babe Ruth came from.
Oh yeah, that did. So maybe we need a hankering candy bar.
And then
Crowbar.
Milky Way, and you know where Milky Way came from?
The Milky Way.
No, and now this might be kind of gross. I don't even know if I should say it.
Oh no, don't say it then. I can almost tell right now.
No, but it's funny.
Is it?
No, but
Say
it's
it.
gross. Huh?
What is
Say
it?
it.
If
I
it's
don't know
gross,
where you're getting
yeah.
at.
A little pus never hurt anyone.
No. Okay. After my rectal cancer, they told me that I was going to have rectal problems my entire life. And so that's when they named, the candy after my rectal problems called the Milky Way.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Wow. Ow.
I'm here to help.
That
I'll
one hit
take
me
the
right between the eyes.
I'll take the case.
this is a good time to post. Thanks for coming to everyone.
Ugh.
Okay, right there. Okay, Jen, right there, you lost 20 viewers.
I know. All negative 20 of them.
All at once.
Yeah. That's all right. There's always replay. So, oh gosh, I'll have to leave this in here anyway. But anyway, let's let's end it on
Yeah,
that.
good night
Night,
before I think
everybody.
of anything else.
See you. Thanks.
That's all,
Thanks.
folks.
Bye.
Bye.